Society is changing. Citizens are putting pressure on companies to be transparent and to have a purpose of improving the world around them. We took to the streets of Amsterdam to speak to some of the businesses, thought leaders and consumers actively engaging with this revolution of socially conscious businesses, to discover the value in placing purpose alongside profit.
Yeah, most of the fashion is still just about how it looks, but these brands have such an amazing story that you really want to tell that story and really, show that it's so much more than just also a cool piece of clothing, but also really a whole journey and story behind it.
It's here to the left.
We went to meet Projeto CECE, an online fashion retail company founded in 2016 which sells sustainably produced clothing. Its founders have big aims to make ethical fashion the norm in an industry plagued by issues related to waste, pollution and forced labour.
This is my favorite brand. It's Miami Co. It's both these dresses actually. But what they do, they produce in Malawi, in a small town there. And they make these beautiful items from organic cotton, but they also provide the people who make the clothes, they also provide them with a livable wage and training. So you see the whole village lifting up because of that.
While Projeto CECE is relatively young, all signs point to their ethical approach being profitable. More than 300 clothing brands have opted to sell through their website. Since starting in the Netherlands, they've expanded to Germany and the UK and become Europe's largest search engine for sustainable fashion.
It's really hard to feel that the people on the other side of the world are really being exploited for this, and that if the same kind of things would happen here in the Netherlands or in the UK, that we would really not stand for it. It's getting a lot easier, and there's so many tools out there that can help you these days finding the right suppliers, because that's actually what most of it is about. It's just finding the right suppliers. If you just care about the working conditions of the people making the clothing, you only have to pay like 50 cents on top of a piece of clothing to have a fair trade product.
If you're looking at finance, you see a lot of interest for the ESG reporting. As soon as that proves to be profitable, and in a lot of cases it already does, investors will jump on board as well.
Again, research has shown that more and more investors are interested in buying shares in socially responsible firms. There's research that shows that socially responsible funds are performing better over the long run than regular conventional funds. So there's clearly a trend towards that.
Social purpose plays a big role in our investment decision. Not explicitly, but just because we consider an integral part of the business model. For businesses to grow and sustain over time, they have to look for solutions that do not have harmful impacts on the environment, on society overall.
I do engage in a broader debate with my friends as well and see, are companies standing up to the SDGs? Are companies really engaging in sustainability? Are companies making sure that child labor is forbidden? And I think that consumers, not only my age, but also in different age groups, will look even more into sustainability, ethical behavior.
I teach in the first year bachelor, which are fresh off from high school. I talk with them about issues related to CSR and also corporate governance. And it's clear that these topics really resonate with them, and it's something that whatever they do in the future, they want to do something related to having a social impact on society or doing good for stakeholders.
Yeah, I think it's really possible for a company to combine profits with values. I think one way the economy works this day is that we vote with our money. So I believe that if people really buy according to their values, and there's a lot of companies who are actually producing according to our values, that those companies will grow and the impact of those companies will grow. And I think that would be a really beautiful world.